What's going on, box fans? Julian Williams with The Distance. I'm here to talk about my number 5 for Miguel Cotto. As you guys know, Miguel Cotto versus Manny Pacquiao is this weekend, and following the matchup will be the second episode of the 12th and final round post-fight show. Be sure to tune in. But anyway, I'm going to move on to my Miguel Cotto matchup. My number 5 is Miguel Cotto versus Kelson Pinto. This was for the WBA Light Welterweight Championship, 140 pounds. There was a lot of history going into this matchup. Kelson Pinto defeated Miguel Cotto twice. Defeated him twice in the amateurs before this matchup, and this matchup was set up by HBO. HBO and WBA, and I believe the title was vacant at that time. And Cotto was in there, with the taller, rangier, a bit rangier fighter, and Kelson Pinto, and he did defeat him in the amateurs, or Pinto defeated Cotto in the amateurs, but it was a good matchup for Miguel Cotto, because this is Miguel Cotto, who was a known body puncher, didn't go to the body. He was going to the head the whole matchup. Miguel Cotto was coming forward, the whole matchup. Miguel Cotto was just coming forward and pressing the action against Pinto, and the first round in the opening bell, Miguel Cotto was just hitting Pinto with these hard left hooks. They were just landing. It seemed that it was all he was throwing was just left hooks, and the left hook was just the story of that matchup. He was throwing the left hook, and sometimes he would follow it up with the straight right hand, and Pinto didn't know how to defend himself from it, and Pinto got knocked down like in the second or third round, and in the second round got up and started the fight again, and Miguel Cotto ended up landing the left hook again, and it was just deadly. It was automatic for Cotto because he just kept landing, and he couldn't defend himself from it. And Miguel Cotto just kept coming forward, and Pinto was much taller than Cotto. I believe he looked about 5'10", 5'11". He was a tall, light welterweight, and Cotto just kept coming forward and hitting him with the left hook, and it would knock him down. And basically, Miguel Cotto, this little guy, about 5'6", 5'7", basically just mauled Pinto. He would get him on the ropes, and he would land some shots, or he would stun him, and then Pinto would just go back on the ropes, and Cotto would come in and land some hard shots and stuff. And it was spectacular to see Cotto win the light welterweight championship in that fashion. This was I believe in 2004, and this is before Floyd Mayweather Jr. had moved up to 140. So in this matchup, just like what I said, my top 5 for Manny Pacquiao was just the beginning of bigger and better things for Miguel Cotto, and I believe in the 6th round, either the 5th or 6th round, Cotto just kept knocking down Pinto. He was just having his way with Pinto, and it seemed like in 4 and 5, when Pinto would just box, he would just box with Cotto, and it looked like he was about to have that he was getting back into the fight. Cotto would just hurt him. He would hurt him with either a hook or a straight right or something else. But I'm gonna say this matchup wasn't necessarily a showcase, but it did lead to bigger and better opportunities because he followed this matchup to fight Randall Bailey. But after rambling, Miguel Cotto won the matchup by TKO. The ref stopped it because he was just so in control of the matchup. There was nothing that you could do to stop Miguel Cotto, because it was just bombs away in this matchup. He was landing some really hard shots, and he was hurting Pinto, and he knocked him down like twice in the 6th round. Nothing that Pinto could do to come back, so the ref stopped it. But this was the first title matchup for Miguel Cotto, and it's a lot of significance as well. Because Miguel Cotto went on to become a star in boxing, and he went on to become a great welterweight. He did, have some battles at 140. He did get banged up at 147 as well, but he had some great quality wins in his career. But this was the beginning of the start, or beginning and start being the same thing. But it's the beginning of what's to become a great career as well. But anyway, that's my thoughts on Miguel Cotto versus Kelson Pinto. That's my number 5 for my top 5 Miguel Cotto matchups. And like I said earlier in the video, be sure to check out the 12th and final round Saturday following Miguel Cotto versus Manny Pacquiao. Our post-fight show, second post-fight show, me, JR503, JR Dragon Style 619, and Joe Abib, and along with a few guests. So be sure to check it out. But anyway, that was the distance. Thanks for watching. Peace.